nasty, baby. Dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
You with that do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hit you with that do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
K-pop stands for Korean pop, which was originally defined as a genre of popular music originating from South Korea. However, as the industry grows, the definition becomes broader, more than just a genre. Visual aesthetics including music videos, albums, the concept that is used for each albums, fashion industry where they have adopted their style from various designers across the world, beauty such as skincare as well as makeup where the idols take part on becoming the model for the brand, and even food such as Korean street food have become parts of K-pop as people label them as one. The definition of K-pop will always evolve as the industry thrives. In Indonesia, K-pop itself is not something new. A lot of people have shown interest in this particular phenomena and claim themselves as a K-pop fan. The popularity of K-pop in Indonesia results from the process of transnationalism, and it creates a trend of consumption of K-pop related merchandise among the fans. The consumption of this merchandise is a way for the K-pop fans to construct their identity.
K-pop, although having Korean in its abbreviation, is not only popular in Korea. In fact, K-pop has become a huge transnational phenomenon. Transnationalism, according to UNESCO, refers to multiple ties and interactions linking people and institutions across the borders of nation-states. Specifically for K-pop, the industry started to penetrate its market through popular media such as local and cable TV channels. As stated in an article titled Globalization of K-pop by Ingyu Oh, due to its easy and free access for the audience, along with the kind of content that it offers, K-pop manages its existence in the global music industry by representing a fusion of the mainstream Western and Japanese pop music, which is then modified with Korean cultural aspect, which is the language. According to an article titled What is the K in K-pop by John Lai, the reason why K-pop became a huge global phenomenon, especially in Indonesia, is because it offers a whole package of performance, catchy songs, perfect and attractive visuals, unique fashion, and other things that it mesmerized the public and later enticed them. As an example, K-pop started to become popular in Indonesia when Super Junior's Sorry Sorry became a huge hit. This song started to roam around in Indonesia in 2011, trending through local TV channels such as Trans TV, SCTV, and Global TV. The song has become an earworm because of its catchy hook, which is the repetition of the word sorry. From this, K-pop is then a spreading phenomenon in Indonesia, allowing other groups to gain its popularity in this country up until now.
Look at them, they're so pretty. Because I want to feed them.
If I don't buy it, then I'm not a real fan.
Because I want to support them while I can.
The popularity of K-pop has made the K-pop industry more profitable than before. People spend their money on what the K-pop industry sells. Oftentimes, being a K-pop fan means buying and owning K-pop related goods such as album, posters, and merch.
Suka beli nggak merchandise gitu? Suka. Sesering apa?
Kalau comeback, terus ada lipstick baru gitu ya.
Setiap plastik baru selalu beli. Kalau setiap comeback juga selalu beli albumnya.
Beli.
Suka beli merchandise gitu loh.
Album gitu. Album gitu sering nggak?
Iya, sering.
Itu suka beli juga atau?
Of course I support them.
The relationship between being a fan with buying merchandise therefore shows the relationship between consumption and identity. We can define identity as what makes a person or a group of people. According to social constructivists, identity can be defined by the environment and interaction with surrounding. We interviewed several K-pop fans about their thoughts regarding buying merchandise and its connection with defining their identity as a K-pop fan. One of our interviewees thinks that to fit the definition of true K-pop fan, one usually does or buys certain things in order to support their K-pop idols.
Selain mendengarkan K-pop actively, casually or actively, mungkin mereka K-popper itu bisa disebut sebagai orang-orang yang support K-pop, jadi nggak cuma listening tapi support juga. Supportnya dalam hal apa? Maybe buying merchandise, buying their albums, streaming on YouTube, and streaming on Spotify to make sure their favorite artists get a lot of views and streams.
The definition of self of a K-pop fan therefore does not only come from internal self but from the view of others. In the case of K-pop fans, the environment in which they live and how they see others also construct their identity.
As purchasing merchandise is a prominent thing in being a K-pop fan, consumption plays a major role in constructing and maintaining K-pop fan identity. According to Judy, Giles, and Tom Middleton, in their book Studying Culture, A Practical Introduction, consumption, rather than being simply an economic practice, is also a system of science that produces meaning in ways similar to language. Based on this theory, K-pop fans, by consuming these merchandises, communicates what and who they are. To observe the connection between consumption and identity as a K-pop fan, we conducted an online survey among 18 to 25 years old K-pop fans. All 306 respondents stated that they have spent money to buy merchandises of their favorite K-idols, such as album, photo card, light stick, or concert banner. From one of the questions of the survey, we see that owning merchandise is a way for someone to show their identity. In the result, 83 people chose agree and 34 people chose really agree for the statement, I share my merchandise possession in social medias to show my identity as a K-pop fan. These fans feel the need to share what they have bought to social media to communicate their identity as a K-pop fan. Postmodern theorists such as Sartre would suggest that possessions, and thus our consumption habits, are important to knowing who we are and provide a sense of being. In buying things, K-pop fans have the tendency to buy products related to their idols rather than other products with similar function. According to Catherine Phillips in her article titled, How Do Consumers Express Their Identity Through the Choice of Products That They Buy? Although consumers may still choose products based upon their value, but given the variety of choice in the market, they choose something based on their personality.
Jadi si BT21 ini yang bikinannya BTS, I buy some of their merchandise, but then again, aku juga belinya nggak asal beli. Maksudnya tuh bener-bener yang ada fungsinya gitu.
Phillips also quoted Levi, who suggested that choosing products is relatively easy, because one object is likely to strike us as symbolically more harmonious with our goals, feelings, and self-definitions than another.
People may identify with others through a subculture of consumption. So apparently, through buying merchandise, one K-pop fan may relate with other K-pop fan because they both have same experience of consumption of that merchandise. As a result, merchandise become highly associated with K-pop fan community. This common experience regarding merchandise consumption puts the merchandise as a symbol that helps to display group identity and commitment at the same time as distinguishing the group from others. Buying and owning merchandise, aside from constructing the identity of each member of the community through similar experience with others, also strengthens K-pop community's group identity. The consumptions of the goods among these fans, additionally, also constructs other people's perception towards K-pop fan. As more and more people perceive K-pop fans as people who likes to buy K-pop merchandise, K-pop community becomes distinguishable from other groups. With that being said, merchandise is a tool that creates the identity of K-pop fans, both individually and as a group.
Thank you for watching.